I'm Hosea Njogu from Meru County, Kenya, South Mentis constituency, Abogeta West 1, Ngongo sublocation, Gitonga village. Born in the late 90s, a beneficiary of Moi Kibaki free education. I joined my nursery school in 2002, Ngongo Primary, where I completed class 8 back in 2010. I later joined the Modambi Boys in 2011, but unfortunately I wasn't able to complete the studies there. I then joined the Ngongo, that is St. Martin. Where later I joined the Gatiadi Secondary School, and finally where I completed my education. And on a repeat, I did it on the secondary school. To begin with, I'm a very proud beneficiary of Kibaki Foundation, that is in the free education. I was able to join school in 2002 after Kibaki introduced the free education for the young people in Kenya. I joined the Ngongo Primary School next to my home area, where I studied with the charities, yes, because though the school fees wasn't an issue because Moi Kibaki and already waived it for the students, for the pupils. The other challenges persisted because of dressing. Sometimes I walked to school barefooted up to class 8, and also uniform was an issue, so I depended so much on donors. And also even dressing was also an issue where I also depended on donors, some that I'm proud of up to date, and I really praise God that bless them. Then later on, after finishing my school with charities, I managed to get 321 marks in KCPE. I joined Mozambique Secondary School, where I was sponsored by an organization known as Save the Children Canada. But unfortunately, I came back to this school in the year 2012, that is in Form 2. And due to challenges, I studied in different schools because I was unable to pay the school fees for each of the schools as I went. Beginning with my area school, that is St. Martin, this secondary school where I studied for, I think, a term. Then I later joined to the to Nyombayadi Secondary School, that was also a day school, where I studied for the completion of the Form 2 and the beginning of the Form 3, where still I changed the school to Gatiadi Secondary School by the beginning of the Form 3 Term 3. Because I was unable to study for the second term because of challenges here and there, so I joined in term 3, and I completed my studies there. I really appreciate the school management and especially the principal who was there then, because in spite of not having school fees, the principal considered, and I found favor that though I didn't complete the school fees, I was able to complete my studies there. I didn't do well enough. Then I went to the Gas Secondary School, where luckily enough, through God's favor, I was given scholarship by the school to just pay the exam fees and study completely for the entire year. And I attained a grade that took me to university, that is Masai Mara University, to do Bachelor of Science in Economics. And charity still persistent, though a beneficiary of a student loan, that is a HELB. I faced many challenges because sometimes I used to pay my school fees using the HELB, and also maneuver my stay there in school. I can attest that it was challenges enough, but God took me through it. Unfortunately, in the year 2018, I deferred school due to challenges. My mother got sick of cancer, and because there was no resources, I had to halt my studies for a complete year. And in that period of time, my mother passed, and without going for whatever happened, so I resumed back to school in 2019. But I thank people that individually helped me through the system, especially DMK Kiogora, who was the then MCA, by the fact that he helped me acquire a 5th-year loan, being a previous employee, an employee of help in the past years when he was before he joined the politics. Yeah, and then also he helped me through various bursaries, sometimes from the personal pocket money ananitumia zake. Yes, when struggles persistent. Yeah, I am a product in my studies. I can say that I'm a product of many people. I can say I'm not a child of my mother and father. I can attest that I'm a child of community and in lunch of the entire country, because there were enough charities in my studies from Arabis. Yeah. Standing in the US was an inborn dream that I never knew that can come to reality. Though, yeah, it's something that I cannot say I imagined. As the Bible says, that things that God can do to us, no mind has ever seen, no eyes have ever seen, no mind has ever imagined. I can attest to that. I can confirm that verse in the Bible that I had not imagined of my studies in the US until recent in the year after my graduation time. That was in the year 2021, 26th December, when I held a graduation ceremony in my community to appreciate them and also to prove to them that what they did yield results. That's when the story of going to study abroad arose, and still it was through the one Honorable DMK, yeah, who promised and also decided to hold me hand like a son, though not my father, like a son. He held me a hand like a father owns a son's hand. And yeah, because I wasn't able to raise the required amount to pay for the upfront requirements and also for the exam fees, he decided he agreed to pay them for me. Yeah, and that's how the story of me going to study abroad started. My work background started, I will not call it work, because I started as a ground mobilizer for the area MC, that the DMK. If I'm allowed, I can call him as a elder brother because of the many things that he has done for me. So I started as a campaigner in his campaign, that is as a ground mobilizer for the campaigns. Then later on, after campaigns ended, I received back to my home area, doing literal farming, which I can attest that I'm not good in, though I tried my best to do literal farming from sukuma wiki, yeah, to mahindi. Then from there, rearing of chickens. Yeah, that's what I started doing after the campaign period. And then, sometimes when someone is in campaign and then the person that you're campaigning for is already gets winning votes, then everybody thinks that you have already won a job opportunity and you are going to be employed. So people criticize me, criticize of what I was doing, a lot of things. But with the time, back in the year 2023, mid-year, I was able to be an employee of Africa Airlift Initiative, where I can say up to now, I am a proud employee of the organization. If I'm asked what I do there, I can say I'm a career advisor. And to many students that have served, if they ask, they can say I'm the man on the other side of the call, because after the applications are approved, now the person responsible to call them back and explain how things happen in the organization, guide them through until they are wanting the appropriate career advisors to proceed in the process. Yeah. I get to know about Africa Airlift Initiative through, I will begin with saying it's through online checking, and also because I'm the founder is a elder brother to me. So during the initial stages of it, I had clue of how it will work, and I was highly interested in being amongst the first beneficiaries of the same. Yeah. When you speak about thinking, you are directing, because I don't only think, I also breathe, because I'm a beneficiary of it. And being the man on the other side of the core, I've seen students benefit from it, from the entire land of the country and also externally. So I know it's the greatest thing that can happen to a young person, considering that our country at the moment, we won't say that we are able enough to create all the job opportunity requires for this young generation. And recently I've seen us in streets simply because we cannot secure employment in the government and other private sectors. Yes, and I believe it is the greatest thing that's happened in our generation. Luckily enough, I won't be able to see 2 weeks time when I'm in Kenya, because I'll be traveling the coming Monday morning. That is on 5th August. Yeah, so I'm excited, to be honest. I'm excited kukaria ndege mara ya kwanza, you know. The first time nilipanda kwa ndege ilikuwa 2010, ilikuwa Krazit, tukiwa tumeenda kuvisit Prison Airport, and since then zinapitanga tu juu, and you find yourself willing so much that one day you will sit ama you'll be flying, and this is a chance for me, so I'm excited. Yeah, I can recommend my schoolmates and even my college mates, and also my community mates and my age mates the same, because of various factors and reasons. Being an employee of Africa Airlift Initiative, I know at first hand what entails and what the African Airlift Initiative does, especially on the point of follow-up and on the point of responses. You know, once you apply with us, we have career guidance meeting every Thursday. So that means once you apply, you don't keep on waiting without any further communications. And also once you apply and you are called to be ruminated on the procedures and what awaits you. And also after students have attained their visas, we have rations where you explain to you how America or other written countries work, what you are going to expect there, and also many other related issues pertaining the same. And also we link our students to the students that are there already, so that we can create a community. We call it diaspora community, and diaspora community that goes beyond borders. And also we are able to follow, the organization is able to follow up on the students. I call the organization a family because it doesn't let its members suffer in any place of the country. They follow up on you, want to know what you're doing, even in your academic matters. So I can recommend my fellow generation, Gen Zs, to the same. And apart from even generation, the African Airlift Initiative is not restricted to age, to degree, or any other. From the undergraduates, that is from someone who want to do a diploma in the US, if you want to do a degree in the US, if you have a diploma already here in Kenya and you want to further to diploma transfer in the US and attain a degree, if you want to, maybe you have studied in Kenya for 2 years, you have units above 24, and you have transcript of the same, and you want to complete your studies in the external world countries, that is in the US or in other related country, the African Airlift Initiative accommodates you, and you are able to go and study the masters, the degree of your choice. Then for the masters, you can go to any area of the study depending to the relationship of your courses. And also there is a special one we call as nursing, where you have a degree in any other field. Now you want to venture in the medical world, you venture in the nursing. It's done for 2 years. So yes, the Africa Airlift Initiative is the best place for someone who wants to go and study abroad. And finally, I will leave the viewers and all the people that will hear this to the principle and the basic backbone of our director statement in Africa Airlift Initiative. That as long as we want to lace or materialize, we should not forget that we rise by lifting others. And I've seen that work because the organization basically is to lift other people as also it realizes. My plans once I'm in the US, even before I reached there, is to become a network to other people, to become a bond of contact to other people, other Kenyans, irrespective of our tribes, irrespective of our ages, so that I can also participate in the slogan of the organization that relates by lifting others, and also I can believe in the attitude of humanity that is says that good art does not cost anything, and sometimes you don't shut your light by igniting other people's candles. So yes, that's what I believe in before even I go there. Then when I go there, I am plans to do my applied economics, and by God's grace, I start the PhD on the same. And in near future, I go beyond this PhD to become a professor of economics. Yeah, those are my plans in terms of studies, and become an investor both in Kenya and other countries. Yes, and nobody knows I'm still young. I can possibly settle down, marry, have a wife, raise family. Yeah, we try and see how other people outside our country, Kenya, behaves. And also the compatibility. Maybe nimekosa huku sababu wako huko ama namna gani? There is a possibility to that.
Asinai missing irutoche visitab Nairobi nemiten Muthaiga Square opposite Muthaiga Police Station koroba namba agenge roomit namba 7 anan ko ofisitab Eldoret nemiten Sagas Center koroba namba somok ofisit namba 301 opposite KMTC. Kora imuchi ibirchi check simet eng namba 0719 85 7754 anan ko 0799 047 279 anan ko 0769 543463. Africa Airlift Initiative. Success beyond borders.